Good morning, students. This is the fourth video of lesson 2. In our previous class, we have studied about communicable diseases. Communicable diseases means the diseases which spread from one infected person to another healthy person by air, water, direct contact or by insect bite. Communicable diseases are caused by germs like bacteria. The diseases caused by bacteria are typhoid, cholera, plague, tuberculosis, meningitis. Communicable diseases caused by viruses are chickenpox, AIDS, rabies, polio, measles, common cold and flu, etc. Some protozoa causes diseases like amoebic dysentery, malaria, dengue, etc. Fungi causes the diseases like ringworm, athlete's foot. This is all we studied in our previous class. Some communicable diseases spread through air, water and food, contaminated water and food. Insect bite and by direct contact with patient. Now, this is all about our previous class. Today we will study about prevention of communicable diseases. Communicable diseases can be prevented by bringing awareness among the common people. Okay, some common preventive steps will be discussed over here. First step is education. People should be educated about the communicable diseases. Education will bring awareness and people will learn how to protect themselves from these diseases. Another step to prevent from diseases is isolation. Isolation means keep away from family members. A person who is suffering from communicable disease like chickenpox or measles should be kept in a separate room. A complete separation from other. Nowadays, everybody is isolated in their home because of corona pandemic. Children suffering from chickenpox or measles should not go to school till they are fully recovered. Another step to prevent diseases is sanitation. Now sanitation means the system for taking dirty water and other waste product away from the buildings in order to protect people's health. Garbage heaps, open drains, polluted water, food exposed to dust and flies carry lots of germs that causes diseases. We should drink clean and germ-free water. We should spray DDT or other chemicals to kill germs. We can remain healthy in clean and green environment. Now, another step to control the communicable diseases is vaccination. Vaccination means the technique to develop an ability of body to fight against diseases. Vaccination is a technique to develop the ability of the body to fight against diseases. When a vaccine of a particular disease is given to a healthy person, he develops an ability to fight against the germs of that disease. This ability of fighting against the germs is called immunity. It means vaccine develop immunity in our body to fight against the germs causing diseases. Today, vaccines are available against many diseases such as polio, mumps, smallpox, cholera, measles. For example, DPT vaccine is given to prevent diphtheria, tetanus and whooping cough. Polio vaccine is given to prevent polio disease. MMR vaccine is given to prevent measles, mumps and rubella. You know about this MMR vaccine. Last year in our school, MMR vaccination program was conducted. In order to prevent these diseases, we should maintain cleanliness and hygiene. Now, what is hygiene? The practices that maintain and preserve our health through the cleanliness is called hygiene. We should follow some steps to maintain cleanliness and good health. We should keep our body clean. We should brush our teeth in the morning and at night before going to bed. We should take bath daily using soap, shampoo, etc. We should trim our nails regularly. We should wash our hands with soap before and after eating food. We should wash our hands with soap or hand wash after using toilets. We should drink clean and germ-free water. Vegetables and fruit should be washed thoroughly before cooking or eating raw. Uncovered food sold by the roadside vendor should be avoided. We should throw the household waste in the dustbin and dispose them properly. We should clean and spray disinfectant in the drains and floors. Breeding mosquito must be prevented by spraying insecticide in the open drains and on the stagnant water. We should use mosquito nets to avoid mosquito bite. Some yoga and exercise help us to keep ourselves healthy and it improve our immunity to fight against diseases. So, we should exercise regularly to keep ourselves fit and healthy. Regular exercise, outdoor games and yoga improve our blood circulation. We should play cricket, football, hockey and table tennis. All these games gives us lots of exercise and keeps us fit. Cycling and walking are also good for health. You can see some yoga posture are here. You can practice them under the supervision of your elder. Along with the exercise, proper rest is also necessary. Only hard work and exercise will not work unless we take proper rest. After proper rest and sleep, we get re-energized and ready to work further. Rest and sleep help us to relax and refresh. A person needs 7 to 8 hours sleep and rest. We should sleep early in the night and wake up early in the morning. Now, little bit about posture. Posture means the position in which we hold our body when standing and sitting. While sitting and standing, we must keep our back straight. Bending forward while standing give a lots of pressure on our backbone. It is bad posture and we should avoid it from childhood. Let us remember some points. Communicable disease can be prevented by educating people, isolating patients, sanitation and by vaccination. Hygiene can be defined as some practices to maintain and preserve our health through cleanliness. Exercise and yoga keeps us fit and healthy. Proper rest and sleep help to relax our muscles, body and mind. While sitting and standing, we must keep our back straight. This is about good posture. Okay, that's all for today, children. Thank you.